What's up? What's happening? What's popping? What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another great edition of Symone with the Scissors on the go car edition, because you know your girl got to be putting in that work. But y'all, make sure you like this video. Make sure you leave a comment. Make sure you subscribe and keep rocking with me, y'all. It's funny because people outside all up in my views. Keep rocking with me and check out the links down below to buy me a copy of this channel. Shot this Symone with the Scissors, a merch collection, guys. I'm sorry if the air is on loud. I'm gonna try to talk louder than the air, but y'all, this Georgia heat, y'all know I'm down south in Georgia. If I turn the air off, y'all, I might pass out during this video. So I'm sorry, but y'all, we got to get into this. No overreactions here, never that. You know what I'm saying? The Sixers did take a L to the Toronto Raptors today, and it's a lot to get into. Not really, but it is some stuff to get into. First of all, with about a minute and 20 seconds left, the Sixers were down by like 11, and then Doc Rivers brought in the bench. So pretty much signaled that, you know, we're going to save our energy for Game 5, which will be on Monday. So the Raptors did take this win. I'm not concerned at all. It's extremely hard to sweep a team. We all know that. And a gentleman's sweep would be just fine. I highly doubt that the Raptors will be taking 4 games in a row. It's never been done in the playoffs. But, like I said, I don't see that happening. Now, there are some items to get into. One, Fred VanVleet did not play in the second half. Fred VanVleet did get hurt in the first half. And to be honest with you guys, in my opinion, Fred VanVleet has been stinking it up for the Raptors this playoffs. And they did just fine without Fred VanVleet. OG Anunoby balled out. Gary Trent balled out. PASCAL SIAKAM was the man for them today. And I was listening on the broadcast, and they were saying apparently Raptors fans were very disappointed with Fred VanVleet. Not Fred VanVleet. They were very disappointed with PASCAL SIAKAM playing a little bit passive and not being aggressive. He was definitely aggressive today. But, y'all, on the Sixers side of things, Joel Embiid was reported of having a injury to his thumb. He has not had an MRI yet, but he was reported of having an injury to his thumb, and we don't know exactly what it is yet. So my question to y'all are y'all concerned? Because Joel Embiid did very much have an off game today. It could have been fatigue because, mind you, the whole Sixers team in a whole looked tired. Just after the first quarter, maybe it was because, I mean, we played some 3 games. Last game went into overtime. Maybe it's just fatigue, a lot of basketball. You know, it is the postseason. But that was a little bit concerning because the Sixers looked gassed so early on. Joel Embiid definitely looked out of sync today, just making bad decisions. Of course, they were double teaming. They were swarming him. There was a lot of times where he would just make bad passes, bad reads that he does not normally make. Now, I don't know if that's fatigue or if that's the thumb injury. Now, we will find out the extent of that thumb injury soon, and I want to know, what are y'all thinking about that thumb injury? I do think that we're fine against the Raptors, but it might be a concern later on when we're facing, second-round team or Eastern Conference Finals. So let me know the level of concern y'all have for Joel's thumb. Honestly, I have no clue what to think yet. Like I said, today could be a mix of fatigue and the thumb. So I don't know just to blame today on just the thumb. But yeah, so Game 5 will be Monday. I am almost 1,000% sure the Sixers will be taking Game 5. Maybe the Raptors win Game 5, but they are not winning 4 in a row. So the Sixers will either be winning this in 5 or 6. Do not honestly think he'll go to Game 7. I will not be surprised if the Raptors, who are obviously turned up, piped up off this win, take another game, but it will not go to 7 games. It might go to 6, y'all, but will not go to 7. It really just depends on that thumb. And also, Scottie Barnes played a little bit in the beginning. He also did win Rookie of the Year. Scottie Barnes played a little bit in the beginning, but he was very much limited. He still seemed like he was definitely still feeling that ankle injury. So I don't know if the Raptors will even have Scottie Barnes or even Fred VanVleet for Game 5, because Fred VanVleet, I don't know what his injury was. He ripped his jersey in frustration, went to the locker room, and then what? I don't think we ever saw him after that. So my next question to you guys is, second part of this video, just a little quick thing. The Hawks did take Game 3 last night, so it's 2-1 in that series against the Heat and the Hawks. Now, of course, this will be our second-round matchup, will be the Hawks or the Heat. So y'all let me know, who would y'all rather play in the second round, the Hawks or the Heat? I do think the Hawks will be the easier matchup just because the Heat are so deep and so well balanced. And the Hawks are a decent team, but they're definitely Trae Young fueled. Whereas the Heat, they just have so many attackers, so many shooters, so many bodies, and play a really, really aggressive style of basketball all game. So I think the Heat are definitely more dangerous than the Hawks. But of course, we do have that whole little thing with the Hawks from last season. So I don't know, like, if the Hawks will, I mean, we'll definitely beat the Hawks. But I don't know how y'all feel about playing the Hawks just because of what happened last season. But obviously, that was a different team. But yeah, I'd rather play the Hawks than the Heat. But who knows? That series, who knows what will happen in that series. But y'all, like I said, no overreaction here. It's hard to get a sweep. I'm not concerned about the Raptors getting one game. Like I said, we'll definitely close it out in 5 or 6, just depending on our level of fatigue and also on the level of Joel Embiid's thumb. But make sure y'all like this video. Make sure you leave a comment. Make sure you subscribe. Keep rocking with me. Check out the many links down below. And until I talk to you guys next time. Bye.